Hey guys, I'm Red, and this is LEGO Marvel set number 76334, released in 2026 for just $25 with 201 pieces, 3 beautiful minifigures. This is the epic battle Spider-Man versus Sandman from Spider-Man 3. And this set's really beautiful, and I really want to talk about it, so let's just get right into it. Here is the front of the box, and of course you get a massive picture of the set. In the middle there, it says LEGO Marvel with the classic LEGO Marvel comic book logos up top. You get the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man logo there. You get our 3 minifigures down with our information there on the bottom left and right. And on the top here, just continues the comic book printing with Sandman being our scale minifigure. There's nothing too much going on the left or the right side, but just the comic book printing continues. And this is part of the Epic Moment collection. And the back is also really pretty. It says LEGO Marvel once again, and it just gets a different display view of the set with Sandman, Spider-Man, and Venom. And you do get the dimensions of the set down below here. So it's 13 centimeters by 14 centimeters, and that's really beautiful. So let's look at our minifigures. Up first, of course, will be Spider-Man, and this is the same Spider-Man from 2023's No Way Home Statue of Liberty battle thing. But anyway, looking at the head, you can see it's beautiful. Just that shiny, reflective, like silver printing on the top there, with this beautiful silver eyes and just a little bit of black highlights there to make them pop a little bit more. And of course, the torso is the classic Sam Raimi suit with the dark blue, the red, and the silver all looking really nice, looking beautiful. You get dual molded legs with the dark blue and the red, and of course he does have dark blue arms and red hands. Turning him around, you can see the printing just continues all the way to the back of the head, just more silver shiny detailing, and then the back, of course, does the same as well, with the iconic red spider on the back. Up next is Sandman, and he comes with these 2 massive hands here, which all starts at the hand, where he has these, like, I'm not sure exactly what these are called, but they're like blaster pieces, and they just build off of them using a bunch of snot bricks and jumper plates, and you get these, like, massive hands. And this one, of course, is a little different, because it has a spot for Spider-Man to stand, so we can hold him and, like, shake him around and everything, so pretty cool. I like it. And, of course, the minifigure itself is another beautiful version of Sandman. Of course, the head there is all sandy and all gross, but you can see it just has a little bit of detailing around the eyes there in the darker tan color. And, of course, his mouth and eyebrows look a little reddish brown, or maybe like a dark red even. The torso, of course, kind of the same detailing, but you can see his chest muscles and his abs there looking pretty cool. It does continue all the way down the legs with some, like, cracks all throughout there. You can see that looking pretty cool. Just basic tan arms, basic tan hands, and the same kind of printing continues around the head and on the back. So pretty cool overall. I really like the Sandman figure. Up next is Venom, and he comes with all of these different, like, tentacle pieces, using these, like, I'm not even sure what these are called, like vine pieces, and, like, different clips and things, all connected on this back piece, which just makes this figure really pop and makes it look really cool in the battle. So yeah, and the figure itself continues the Spider-Man tradition of looking all beautiful, looking all nice. Starting off with the face there, you can see his disgusting yellow teeth there, looking really nice in minifigure form. You can see a little bit of red on the sides of his mouth there. Just extra detail that they didn't have to do, but it looks really nice. You can see his eyes and his, I guess, mask have a little bit of silver detailing along with his torso there. Really liking that torso. That's really good to get, and I'm really excited to use it in many displays and many, city upgrades. The legs and arms are just plain black, but you can see the same kind of printing continues on the back of the head there with the, I guess, Venom wrap, and the back just has the same kind of more detailing with a little different spider logo. So pretty cool. I like this figure. With 3 banger minifigures, I don't really think there's space to complain for just $25. The Spider-Man is the same, but Venom and Sandman are exclusive. So those figures are really nice to get, and I really hope we get more Sam Raimi Spider-Man minifigures, because these are amazing. Finally, getting into the set itself, we get this display piece for Sandman, and you can see all these different, like, claw pieces and sloped pieces, like, just kind of building out the sand for Sandman, of course. And you can see on the inside there are different hinges, so you can, like, elevate Sandman a little bit. You can give him a little movement, so he can, move left and right if you want him to. And on the back there, you can see 2 vertical snot bricks, so you can take our Sandman and just place him on there, and he will just blend in perfectly. And when we add the hands, he just looks that much better and that much more epic for the Epic Battle Collection. And finally, here is the main part of the set itself, and I really like this. Of course, this is just a display piece, so there's not a lot of play features. But starting off, down here, you can see this 1x6 tile. It says Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man versus Sandman and Venom. I really like that. That is printed, that's not a sticker, so very good on Lego. I like that. You can see the whole floor is dark tan and tan with a little bit of dark bluish gray mixed in there. Because, of course, Sandman is like making an explosion of sand and Venom everywhere. So over here you can see a little bit of pebbles and a fire extinguisher and this lamppost, which is really nice to get this like curved staff piece, which only really came in Harry Potter sets before, so I really like that we're getting more of that. On the right here is just like maybe some rubble or some debris from a building, and tucked away there you can see another hinge brick holding up this big support here, again part of a building or like a construction site. There's another one right next to it in black, so very good to get that. And of course, in the middle here are these two exclusive black webbed pieces. These are really good to get, and I hope LEGO does more with these because these are very, very nice. These are going to be great for city building and Venom displays and everything along those lines. On top of some of our supports, you can see like the superhero posing piece, so we can easily take one of our minifigures. We can have them like jumping at each other or, you know, mid-battle, so always good to get those. I like that. And on the back here, there's nothing too special, but there is another really massive support just to give it a little more detail. You can see this like lever here. You would think it's going to do something, but when we go to flip it, it doesn't actually do anything. So kind of weird that they put that piece there, but whatever. And moving back down to the middle, you can see this 2x2 jumper with some sand around it there. So we can take our Sandman, just very easily place him on the tile. And now we can have Sandman joining the battle. And when we add the web and both of our fully powered up minifigures, you can see the whole battle just comes together and is looking great. It's looking fantastic on any shelf you put it on, or on your desk, or anything you do with it. This set will look really nice and looks beautiful. I really like this set. So there you go. That's really all I have to say about the Spider-Man 3 Epic Battle, Spider-Man vs. Sandman and Venom Lego set. And yeah, this set is beautiful. I would highly recommend it. 3 beautiful minifigures for just $25. Can't complain about that at all. Some interesting pieces going on here, so yeah, very cool. I highly recommend this one. But most importantly, what do you guys think about this Lego set? Why don't you leave a comment down below and let me know. And while you're down there, hit like, subscribe. It's easy, it's free. And I don't know what our next video is going to be yet, but it'll be something just as cool as this.